You ever have that little spark of an idea for a children's story? You know, maybe something rooted in faith, but you just have no clue how to actually bring it to life. Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. That journey from just a simple thought all the way to a finished storybook you can actually hold in your hands.
See, it all starts right here, with that one little idea. It could be a character, a lesson, or just a feeling. You know, a feeling of kindness or faith that you really want to share with the world. It's like this little whisper in the back of your mind. And for so many of us, that's where the dream of a story really begins.
But let's be honest, for a lot of people, that idea just stays an idea. It never goes anywhere. So let's just stop and think about this for a second. What if you actually had a clear path to turn that little concept into a complete, full-on children's book? We're talking about moving past the daydreaming phase, you know, the whole what-if stage, and getting into the real, concrete stuff. This is about giving that idea some real weight, turning it from a little passing thought into something you can actually touch and feel.
Because that's the goal, isn't it? A real book. Not just a document saved on your laptop, but a book with a life of its own. Something the kids can actually hold in their hands, read, and really connect with.
And this is what real actually means. We're talking pages you can literally turn, a story that unfolds, characters that kids are going to love and relate to, and of course, beautiful illustrations that just spark their imagination. It's all the pieces finally coming together.
Okay, but as soon as we start dreaming that big, the doubts start to creep in, right? It's totally natural, it happens to everyone, and honestly, it's often the thing that stops us dead in our tracks before we even get started.
Do any of these sound familiar? I'm not a professional writer. I have no idea how to even structure a book. The whole thing just feels so overwhelming. Yep, these are the big ones, the most common hurdles people face, and it's completely understandable to feel that way.
But what if you didn't have to figure it all out on your own? What if you had a partner, someone or something, to handle all the technical stuff so you could just focus on the heart and soul of the story? And this is where things get really cool. This is where platforms powered by AI can step in. Tools like ChristianWriter.ai are basically designed to be your co-creator. You bring that initial spark, that core idea, and the technology helps you shape it and build it out. It handles the structure, so you can just focus on the message.
So, how does this actually work in practice? Let's kind of break down the process and see how you can go from a single sentence, a simple idea, to a complete storybook, all by taking it one simple step at a time.
Okay, this is where the magic happens. You can start with an idea as simple as, say, a brave little girl who trusts God. And from that one little prompt, the platform can help you flesh out a complete story outline, develop characters, use age-appropriate language, and even make sure there's a strong moral takeaway. It's like having the ultimate brainstorming partner. The whole journey is just broken down into these really manageable chunks. So, step 1, you just bring your simple idea. Step 2, you generate a story outline. Step 3, you develop your characters and themes, and then step 4, you can even create the concepts for the illustrations. Each step just builds on the last one so you never feel lost.
And this part is huge. I mean, a children's book isn't just about the words, right? It's the art that really brings it all to life. The platform can actually help generate illustration ideas scene by scene, making sure the pictures perfectly match the story you're trying to tell. It's a game changer.
So after you've walked through all those steps, what you're left with is something pretty special. This isn't just another project you finished, it's a legacy. It's your story, brought to life for everyone to see.
I mean, just think about the possibilities here. This could be a super personal bedtime story just for your kid. It could be a faith-based book for your church's Sunday school. Heck, it could be the start of a whole series you publish on Amazon. It could be a family keepsake or even a new source of income.
And here's the crucial point. You end up with a finished product, a real book that is ready to go. You can print it, you can self-publish it, you can sell it online, give it as a gift. It's not just an idea anymore. It's a real-world thing that you made.
You know, I absolutely love this quote. It kind of reframes the whole thing, doesn't it? It turns that little wish you have into a personal mission. Maybe that feeling you have, that something is missing from the world, is actually your invitation to be the one to create it.
And that's really what it all comes down to. You don't need to wait for a publisher to give you the green light. You don't need an agent to tell you your idea is good enough. The only thing you really need is to decide to start. So, I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. That idea we talked about right at the very beginning, that little spark, What story is it? What's the message that's been sitting in your heart, just waiting for you to tell it?